Welcome, everyone. We are getting ready for our Risk World Cup Round 2 National Qualifier matchup. We are trying to qualify for the U.S. national team. Only the top 9 players in the U.S. will get to play on a U.S. national team. We are currently in the round of 48, round 2. The way these work is 6 players play, 3 players move on, 3 players go home at the end of the night. So we'll see how it goes. First off, I'm going to take you through our opponents that we have here tonight, starting with Apollo Bruce, playing as White, a Grandmaster, 490 games played, 265 hours played, a record of 139 and 124. Also a streamer on Twitch, so make sure to follow Apollo Bruce on Twitch, a Risk streamer. He also posts content on YouTube, so make sure you're following Apollo. We've got Bold Starfish, one of the bright young stars of Risk. He's listed as a master here. He is a Grandmaster. He will be playing as blue in this one. You can see the blue check mark. That is a pretty sure sign that that's a good Risk player. Or they just know the right people. He's got 1,300 games played. That is impressive. 268 hours played. Online FFA 1-4-23, lost 95, a superstar in the game of Risk. I don't know exactly how old he is. I feel like maybe I knew. I know that, but a young player for sure. Very, very good. Stark is playing as Red. He's listed as an expert here. He also streams on Twitch. Make sure you go follow Stark. I think it's Stark II on Twitch. So make sure you're following for some awesome Risk content. 424 games played, 162 hours played, won 118, lost 239. Superstar at Risk. I am Mitch.Aaron. We did just do the reset, and I was in the master group at the time, so I have a ways to work back up to get back to that GM spot, which will be fun. 1096 games played, 428 hours played. My win-loss record's 228 to 507. So you can see nowhere close to the level of like a Bold Starfish of 423 and 95, which is just unbelievable. Hard to believe. And then we got Gary the Bear, who is the commish of Major League Risk. Really big time. He's done some tournament organizing and also organizes Major League Risk. Someone that's put his heart and soul into growing the game of Risk. So we will obviously take it easy on Gary tonight. Not that that will matter, because look at that. 957 games played, 254 hours played. He's won 103, lost 188. He's also played a lot of one-on-one. Won 115, lost 102. So plays a lot of 1v1. So those are our first 5. We're waiting on Chrisinator here coming in. So that will be our 6th player. Again, we'll play 3 games. It's a 3-game match. So the first game we'll play is Greece, Progressive 70. The blizzards will be on, so that's one of the first things we'll look at is what the blizzards are doing to the map, how choky it's making the map and such. So we'll pay attention to that. Second game is Brazil, 70%. It'll be a fast-paced game. You want to be early in turn order, and you got to be decisive when you make that move. You got to make your move. And then we'll finish up in Lubeck. It'll be a World Dom progressive game. A little bit longer format than the first 2, probably. And it will be dramatically affected by where everyone is in points at the time. So the way the points work is you get 10 points for winning a game. Those are the only placement points you can get in the Risk World Cup. Then you get 5 points for your first bounty in a game, 3 points for your second bounty, and 1 point for each additional bounty. And the 3 players with the most points combined through their 3 games at the end of the night, after all 3 games, will move on. So we'll know after game 3 who's moving on to the quarterfinals, who's going to be in the top 24 in the U.S., which is quite a prestigious honor to get to be in that top 24. I'm happy just to be in that top 48 for now. So we are waiting for Chrisinator. And we have Chrisinator. Wow, it's almost perfectly on time there. Let me get Chris. I don't know what color he's going to actually play as, so we'll see if he stays as magenta there. Think we're all going to be good to go. They might be asking. He is in. Okay, so we'll say he's going to play as magenta. We'll guess that. Your scoreboard should stay updated as long as Tombstone does his job tonight. If it's not updated during the game, I will not know. But you guys can yell at Tombstone as much as you would like. That is his responsibility here, to keep you updated. Again, if the scoreboard isn't updated live, that's Tombstone's fault. But let's go. We're in round 2 of the Risk World Cup. We've got a chance to move on, but we've got to finish in the top 3 of this awesome group of Risk players. We're definitely the underdog. Those names are in the order of the seeding position for this round, so we are the 6th seed coming in. Chrisinator did not confirm, so we will have to jump back out here. Hopefully everyone knows to jump back out. I don't even want to look at my spawn. Don't tell me if it was good there, because that's just too depressing. We will wait for the next one to get set up here. We'll get reset. That's fine. He was late to join, so probably didn't realize we were jumping right into it. Should get reset here in just a second. Now we'll have all the colors get mixed up with the reset. That's usually how it works. Yeah. We do think it might be the color situation here. Waiting on the game code, maybe? Do we have a new code? Am I just missing it? So we did play against Stark in our seeding round game. Oh, somehow I missed it. Didn't pop up for me, but I got it now. Which means I'm not going to get purple. Oh, I got purple still. Okay. Cool, cool. For some reason, the code didn't pop up for me. Let's do it. Okay, restart. Glad I didn't look at that spawn, because I probably had like a perfect spawn. So we're playing Greece Blizzards. Blizzards are a huge factor when you're playing in Greece, especially 70%. They create chokes on the map. You've got to be smart about how you're blocking the map. You've got to prepare to run the 70 while also blocking everyone else off from their potential 70 the best you can. So we will see if we can compete with these guys. Okay, so again, I won't be paying attention to chat or anything, so I'll try to read through it after as we go into the next match. But I'm just going to try to win for now. So Blizzards have blocked off this left side bonus, kind of created a goofy bonus situation over here on the left. My material is pretty split. No solid real section of my material. My ugh. My best bonus opportunity is maybe the Peloponnese. Stark gets a great bonus start. I think I have to roll for this +4 over here, which means I have to roll a 5 on 2 to start the game, which I really don't want to do. So I play it safe. Move this 2 just in case black wants to try to exit that way. My material, I mean, I have a 2 here. I think it's a terrible spawn. It's possible I'm missing something. I've got a 2 stuck here next to everybody. I've got a 2 here next to a black 4 that spawn that way. My 3 up here is in the middle of a bunch of troops. Maybe at some point that clears out a little bit, and I can utilize it. My 2 here is obviously next to a pink 3. So not a great bonus opportunity unless that pink 3 disappears somehow. Like goes left, that would help. Okay, so I'm the one of the 3 that didn't get a first turn bonus, but I can't play it like I did in the seeding round where I went all out for that bonus and rolled that stupid roll there. So I think we'll get Gary out of here. That's nice. He moves out of the way. We can move our 2 out of his way potentially next turn, and he can take that bonus next to us, and maybe we can work together here. That would be a positive. The Ionian Islands, this +3 is really split here. So I'm curious if Gary's thinking he's going to take this and that. He'd get both +3s. That'd be a pretty good spot for him. I don't see what becomes a second bonus opportunity for me. Chrisinator goes for the big +5. Boy. Doesn't guard with anything. Does everyone just let him have that turn 1? That's a huge advantage in this game. Okay. Bold Starfish takes Crete. We are in trouble early. If I can make something of this top position, I've got to secure my bonus next turn, move my 2 out, be friends with Gary here. There's also a potential that I take this Attica bonus, which is a split bonus with the Blizzard. So the blue 2's here and the red 1 is here. That's a potential second bonus to move into. Ooh. Stark hits a 3. He breaks, and he breaks by hitting the 3 of Chrisinator. Okay, so it's going to be that kind of game. That gives me even more incentive to get Stark off of my bonus connection here. Considering rolling a 3-on-1 actually, just to get him out of that spot, because I don't trust him there. But I think if I fortify down, we're good. So I'm fortifying in that position, hoping that he doesn't do something crazy like he just did to Magenta. Magenta was getting a +5, so maybe that was the logic. Then I can take this territory, and if I add my 3 to my 3, I can get 100% roll on this 2. And move into a second bonus. The problem is I'm all in one area. I would be generating a 7 next to Gary's 6. Bold Starfish is going to win a second bonus. It looks like he's trying to line up this, Thessaly. Gary's going to take both bonuses this turn or just the 1? He can only take the 1 so far. He's going to want to take this pink one. The Ionian Islands are just 2 because there's 2 blizzards in the Ionian Islands. So it's this territory and this territory. So he'll line up to take the 3 next turn. I think Gary and I can be buddies there. We'll see. I'm also going to have Stark right here with a 7 stack. Wondering how aggressive he's going to play it if I have a second bonus. Okay. So Chrisinator pivots, and he wants to take that top bonus, that +4. Which means my 3's got to go, but my 3 can't go because the black 2's there. Common mistake. This red 1 and this white 1 do not touch. Neither of these white ones touch the red 1 here. So I've got to go through this 2 if I'm going to get out of there. I'd really like to hold on to that position up there. But I don't want to upset Gary by rolling his 2. But I think Magenta's going to roll that next turn. Ah. Bold Starfish wants that bonus. He beats me to it. Ah. Okay. Wow, I really thought I had that lined up and I wasn't even close. Okay. So we have to pivot. I'm gonna do it quickly. If I hit Magenta up here, I'm just feeding him. If I hit Bold, I've got a war on my hands because he's all around me. Stark wants this bonus, I'm thinking, but maybe not because he's not really taking it. Really don't want to lose that. Maybe a 4 stack's good enough to keep him from hitting that. We're going to move here and see if we've got some options next turn. I don't like being next to Stark up here, but I don't see any better options. Maybe I was too nice not rolling Bold, but I just feel like that's going to start a painful war for me. And I'm in game 1 of 3 games here. I'm okay on troop count comparatively for now, but I'm going to start getting out-generated here. Would love to see some bad neighboring by other people. My 2 gets rolled. Apollo starts working on this bonus. Central Macedonia, which is a +6. Yeah, so Gary's going to roll his bonus. He gets to keep his 4 stack. If he moves that 4 stack one, that would really help me. I don't see him doing that. He's got me blocked in there. Chrisinator's so low on troops that I just don't see him rolling that. He probably just keeps hitting red. Okay, so red's going to take that bonus eventually. He's going to take out these 2 stacks. Don't roll my 3. I can move it out of there. I'm happy to. Bold Starfish thinks he gets every bonus on the map here. They don't call him that's why they don't call him weak Starfish. Gives a dab. Yeah, he's threatening my 3 stack with his 9. Five on 2 for Stark to take his second bonus. Does pink let him have that after Stark hit him so hard earlier? Is this a realistic bonus for me? Central Greece. I had the 1, and I can maybe just signal to Stark that I want it. And maybe he will respect my wishes. Not based off his earlier play, but maybe now he will. I don't think Bold hits that. I don't know that I realistically have a shot at this bonus. Magenta's clearly going to be the fish. I just don't want to get my stack rolled because he's trying to take a bonus. Apollo rolls the magenta 3, keeps working on that potential North Macedonia bonus. I think is the name of it. Central Macedonia. So keep an eye on troop count as we go here. Bold's going to jump ahead of all of us. He was in 6th position anyway. He's got the most gain from bonuses for the longest period. He's at a 6 generation with a +3 and a +3. Stark is now at a 7 generation. But he just got that. And I'm wondering if Magenta lets him keep it. It would be a great opportunity for retaliation. What does Gary do? Gary takes Stark out of that position and lets me out? No, I can't really get out. He's worried about Apollo rolling his stack. Apollo says thank you. Chris Nader hopefully knows now not to roll my 4, but definitely is going to roll my 4. Gosh dang it. Oh no, he just card skips. Gary kind of card blocked him there. Gary's definitely lining up the kill on him. Does Bold take out this pink 1 here? I think the card skip's probably smart for Magenta there to stay alive. Bold would like to keep that bonus, and he laughs after the fist bump, thinking that Stark is definitely 100% breaking him. So we'll see if that's true or not. Gary's got perfect positioning to kill Magenta and get the 5 points. I don't know that I can take that 1 because I think Apollo would hit me because he's clearly trying to take that bonus. Are we really letting Bold Starfish hold that also? I can't be the one to break because he can ruin my game. But I really need someone to break him. I mean, he's connected to me everywhere. He can ruin my game on multiple levels. Apollo Bruce is going to take his bonus that was handed to him. That's a big one. He's got a +9 generation now going on. Bold Starfish is at a +12 11. Stark is at a 7. I'm at a 4. I'm going to fall behind really fast here. Also, I'm second in turn order, so I'm going to get the lower trade. I did not plug in my computer charger, so after my next turn, I'm going to need to get my charger. Actually, I may go do it now. Crisis averted. No, Bolt could have taken Magenta out of this bottom position. He doesn't, so I think Gary kills him this turn. He'll get cards in turn. Gosh, I don't know how to get into a better position for that. How long does... Okay, so we get our trade. We're not taking that bonus. Our best hope is... I think our best hope is this. The idea is at least this keeps Gary from getting there. And then this 13's pointed the other way for now at least. Gary's going to get 10, so he could roll it. But that'd be a wild roll. No way he rolls a 17, right? And does it force Magenta into hitting red there? I don't know. Does Gary retaliate on me and break my bonus because of the kill guard? What's Apollo wanting here? Just an easy take? Yeah, look how many more troops he has now just from one turn of holding that and getting the bigger trade. I need some bad neighbor play to happen soon or I am in big trouble. I probably shouldn't have just conceded that to Bold Starfish. He just had more troops and could hit me for the rest of the game if I didn't concede that bonus that he took. Does Gary break me? Doesn't look like he's gonna roll the 17. What is he rolling? Ah, he forfeits the kill. What does Magenta do? Does he have cards? No way, he would have turned him in by now. Does he get a card? Stark kills him. So we end up feeding the kill to Stark. But Stark's going to get an 8-stack hit on the way. And he's got to roll a 10. Depends if he has cards on 3, right? Can he can't get his 15 there to help him. Okay, or Bold just goes through me to get the kill. Yep, okay. So we feed it to Bold. That's 5 points. Tombstone, 5 points for Bold Starfish. Starfish is at 69 troops. That is worth a dab. He ruined it, though. Ruined it with the trade. Shouldn't have traded there. You got to stay at 69. No respect for the game. Okay, so I am the... Stark's a little more fishy than I am now. Let's see what's... Is he going... Okay, he just lines up his 31 to get to the left side of the board. I don't even know if I have cards. Is that a crazy way to play Risk? No bonus play. No bounty play. Can't get the 70, but could make a fun run at it. It's nowhere close to the number of troops I need to actually get it. Okay. Need to keep this stack where it can go both directions. I need to keep this stack where it can go both directions. So if I tack down, I can still go left and right when I move back up. That's my logic here with this attack. Red's laughing. He thinks I should have done something differently. Maybe I'm missing. I don't know, what do you want me to do? Break Starfish, maybe? Ah, Apollo hit Starfish from the other side. That's a good sign. Especially with Starfish up here on his border. Rolls a 5 on 5. Love to see that. Okay. And he rolls the 11 stack. Woof. Okay. He does not want Starfish making that run. Like the play. Had to come from someone with more strength. He's now at 29% of the board. And Gary's got a huge troop advantage on everybody. This Bold Starfish go for a revenge move. He can't get his 31 stack to Apollo. If he had cards on 4, he could take out a lot of Apollo. He at least breaks them. That makes sense. Man, that part of the board is wide open now. If I had cards, I would maybe make a run at it. I would definitely make a run at it if I had cards here. Stark doesn't have cards on 4? Can I get Apollo? How would I get him? Ah, that helps me. No way he's getting to 70 here, right? Does give me a chance to kill Apollo, though. He's got it. Oh, he's close. Can't get that back out. He's got to hit 2 more. I got to check out and get my 5 points while I can. We'll take our 5 points. Take our 4 cards. Trade in. Double trade. And probably should be able to get the 70 here. If I can do this right. Ooh, this is a lot of the board to take. No way I'm getting this done in time. I'm already getting an oops. Oh, that was impossible, guys, to get that run. So I had to get a second kill. I just was missing who. The second kill was obvious, wasn't it? I just couldn't get Stark. I thought it was Stark, but I couldn't get anywhere close to it. So Gary gets the 70% run. Gosh. Ah, it was okay. So blue had fewer territories to hit. So Gary's gonna get blue. Yeah, I just looked up real quick in that moment and saw the least number of troops. Yeah. Gary gets bold. Ah, I blew that. Couldn't find the right kill and I was stressed. Yeah, blue was the kill. Gary's got a lot of time run out here, though. He's got to get Stark, doesn't he? Does he have time to get him? He doesn't have anything to hit this one, but he can come down and up. But he doesn't have time to do it. Stark's got cards. Is he going to get this kill done? Oh my gosh, it's right at the wire. He got it. Woo! Oh my gosh. That was stressful. He's at 53%, gets 85 cards. Easy to finish up here. I mean, I've got ones everywhere, so he's got a bunch of different ways to go. Yeah, he just goes through the islands, gets the win here. Oh, he locked his 86 stack. Oh my gosh. Guys, I know I'm blowing this. You guys can yell at me later. I'm sorry. I'm just going to do the best that I can and keep my head down and try really hard here. I know you're all talking in the chat about how I'm messing this up. Ah, got that path. We got it, guys. Woo! Wow. Simple as that, guys. I mean, all you do is you mess it up, and then you get lucky that time runs out on somebody. Woo! That was awesome. Okay, looking at this, Tombstone has not put in the points yet. Is that what I'm getting, Tombstone? Oh, no, he's got him in there. He's got him in there. Okay. I had 100% faith in you the whole time, Tombstone. Thank you. Okay, so after game 1, Bold Starfish at 5, Gary the Bear at 8, Mitch.Aaron at 15. Let's go. Woo! Oh, I didn't mean to not accept that. Okay. Boy, that was stressful. The only reason I got it is because I had so much of the board still. Because I was not moving very fast and I was so stressed. Oh my gosh, guys. One bounty and I'm through. If I can find a bounty in Brazil. Okay, so now we're going to Brazil. This is a 70% fixed game that we're playing here. It's super fast-paced, small map. Everything connects. I didn't think when I set up these settings for the tournament that there would be bonuses held in this, but we've seen bonuses held multiple times so far, already in round 2. So I guess we'll see if that stays the case. I will be focused on lining up stuff. You want to be early in turn order. So if I'm early in turn order, I might be a little more optimistic about playing a long game. But realistically, I'll be looking for my first bounty I can find. Partially because I'm at 15 points, I just want that bounty. If I can get to 20 points, I feel really confident I get through the next round. That was a pretty high-scoring first match with 28 points on the board. So, okay, let's see if everyone readies up here, and we'll head to Brazil. Yeah, I messed up that kill in Greece. The kill was on Bold Starfish. You got to pick out that right kill. So I got the double trade, and then I was like in my head too much, and I just had to. I was looking at Stark as the lowest in troops, but we're gonna move on. We move on. Sometimes stuff works out for you, and you don't ask questions. Okay, so if I were Obidos, which bonus would I be going for? So the way the bonuses work here in Brazil, you got Norte, which is a +6. Wait, did I say Obi or did I say Mamba? I meant Mamba. Which bonus would I be going for? And then you got Centro Oeste, something like that. Obi taught me. It's a +3. Ooh, that was a stat getting hit. That was a 3 stat getting hit and only lost 1. So nice dice there for Apollo. I'm late in turn order, so even less likely that I could win this one. I've got to find a kill to line up. My most likely kill to line up is probably magenta or black based off turn order, so I need to find what I have connected to them. So I'm pretty connected to black. I'm really connected to black. I'm not really connected to magenta. Am I going to get a card? I should get a card because I'm later in turn order. That's the one positive of being later in turn order on this map. Bold Star going 2 positions. Okay, so he fortifies into just 2 positions. That means I need to hit this one to stay connected to Gary here. I think that keeps me connected best. I'm going to fortify into those 4s together. So I'm going to just go all in. And play a wild game of Risk here. Gary can either hit my one and fortify, or move out to this. Okay, so he hits mine and he fortifies into 2 positions. Yep. Hopefully I can keep this 7 connected on the backside. Okay, we're in turn 2. Again, Brazil moves fast, so you gotta take your chance when you got it. The map's also a little goofy because this is literally as much as you can zoom out for some reason on this map. So I'm showing you as much as you can possibly see vertically. Apollo's in a tough to kill position, blocked off by Stark up here in the corner. Stark opens up. He connects those 2 into the middle. Everyone's blocking the 70% run a lot right now, moving all their stacks into the middle of the board. You can see all the edges are the 1s. Going to be a tough board to run. We're going to need a couple bounties taken before a board run can happen. We expect the troop numbers to stay very similar. There's not going to be bonuses taken. No one's going to hit big stacks for the most part, so these numbers will stay really tight. Also have potential lines opening up a little bit on magenta. Could be a backup option potentially. Gary hits and moves back. Just a reminder, if you guys are new to the Risk World Cup, you get 10 points for winning. Those are the only placement points you can get. You get 3 points, or 5 points for your first bounty, 3 points for your second bounty, and 1 point for each additional bounty in each game. Bold hits and moves back. He wants to card trade there basically. Gary has already used it. I'm going to hit and stick the other way because I'd like to keep my paths open in that direction. So I'm going to hit magenta up here. I'm going to move that stack back in so that I keep this path open here, right? If I hit here and move, or if I don't move, I'm blocking myself one way or the other. So that direction, having your open directions of movement, you want to make sure you're paying attention to where those are. Sure, my one may have gotten hit anyway, but Gary and Bold are gonna hard trade there. Again, if you're in chat or anything, sorry, I'm not reading it, not looking at it till after the game. It's an intense tournament game, so I need like my focus plus really smart people's focus added to it so I can compete in these. But I will read through everything after, and we'll chat. And we will. We got a whole nother match coming up tonight with another awesome group of players, including Obidos and Plasma Field, and some other superstars in the game of Risk coming up. Best case for me in this game is I get a bounty and someone makes an early 70 run with minimal other bounties being taken. Boltstar's at 24. My 7 was a little more accessible for a triple tap. That could be an option. And it just became more accessible. Okay, Apollo's going to make the first move here. Apollo trades in with the 10 trade, but looks like maybe just making a defensive trade. I think my bounty is hunted fast. I don't trade in on 4 here. Stark doesn't trade in on 4. Not a realistic bounty for me. Starfish is likely going to, unless he doesn't have cards, he's going to trade in because I think he feels like the fish right now. Gosh, I wish I had cards right now. Crucinator does. What does he do with them? Does he make a move? He got the 10 trade. Yep. He goes for the 5 cards of Stark. He should get it. He's got to double tap the 16. Oh, yeah, he can double tap the 16. Comes through. And it's going to slow roll the double tap. Could I potentially get some more good fortune here in this? He got it? He wins the 7 on 8 blitz. Oh my gosh. I thought I was getting fed the whole game. Maybe 3 bounties there I was counting. Gosh, I was literally licking my chops counting those bounties there. Okay, game back on. Game back on. Man, I think, gosh. He also in that process blocks out my 7 stack from being able to help me on bold. So I got to go for Gary. Do I get lucky and get a 6 on 6 win? I do. Oh my gosh. Double jokers? Gary had double jokers there. Okay, can I get my kills right now? Okay, so I've got 41 of white. Can't kill him. Do I just go for a 70 run? That was unlucky. That was unlucky. Nothing to get out of this, right? Just kind of hosed here. Out in the wind. Nothing to get. Did I miss Starfish again? Did that just happen? I might have just missed Starfish for the 2nd straight time when I should have killed him off of the kill. I think I was supposed to kill Starfish, maybe? But I couldn't get to all the territories I needed. There were 7 blocked off with stacks. White gets it. Okay, so that's kind of a best case scenario. I may have messed that 70 up. I probably did. But at that point, I was trying not to feed anybody and give out a bunch of points. So, who got the... Apollo got the win there? Is that right? Yeah, Apollo gets the win. We keep the points low, which we like, keeping the points low in this scenario. We get our 5 for the bounty. Man, I thought I was getting fed. I was counting up my 3 bounties to take. I have to watch this back because I'm pretty sure I just missed killing... I think I just missed killing Bold Starfish again. What did I have? I had 16 that I got on the trades. Well, I had 2 jokers. In fixed, I probably should have used the 2 jokers. That was dumb. Yeah, I should have used the 2 jokers. I don't know what I was holding them for. I thought like the game was going to go another hour. That was dumb. Yeah, if I get the extra troops, it's an easy kill. On Bold, I get his 5 cards and I win. Yep, that was a bad move. Man, I have not played super well, but have been fortunate so far. Sometimes it's just... Oh. Gary the Bear's asking why I hit him instead of Bold Starfish. But it was because I couldn't get my 7. Remember I was talking about it, how my 7 was blocked from Bold Starfish at that time? But it wasn't blocked from Gary. So, I think I have that right, that the logic was right, that I couldn't get to Bold. Because that was my original kill plan, was to come kill Bold with my 3, triple tap it. But then I got blocked off by Chrysinator. So my only line was then on Gary to use all my troops, and I was going to need lucky dice. Okay, our scoreboard. So going into Group 3, good job, Tombstone. We're keeping it updated. Going into Game 3, Bold Starfish at 5, Gary the Bear at 8, Apollo Bruce at 10, Chrysinator at 5. Wow, we have everybody in the game still. Mitch Aaron at 20. Wanted my 1 bounty in Brazil, and I got it. I definitely should have gotten more out of it. I had the win. Did a stupid card trade. I play too much. I don't play a lot of fixed. If you can tell, I don't play a lot of fixed. That was kind of obvious there by missing the jokers. I literally commented that I got 2 jokers and thought, ooh, I'm gonna hold on to this puppy. This will come into play since there will literally be 1 more person that gets a turn in this game. So we're at 20. We feel pretty good about finishing in the top 3. Again, the top 3 go through. It would be an epic collapse by me at this point not to finish in the top 3. But I'm knocking on wood because that is possible. Okay. Yeah, Gary thought I had a trade on 4 that I just didn't use. Stark thinks he's out, but he's not out at all, right? So currently 3rd place is just 8 points. So if he can win Game 3, he's just fine. So Stark, do not count yourself out yet. We saw someone went for Pearly almost got the group win yesterday from 0, and then we saw Samboy And then we saw Samboy come back at the end and go from 0 to group winner just in the last few turns. So plenty of opportunity for everybody here at the end. Again, it's 10 points for the win, 5 points for your first bounty, 3 points for your second bounty, 1 point for each additional bounty. We're playing in Lubeck. It is a World Dom progressive, so I'll do better with cards here. I'm going to really laugh at myself looking back at those cards now that I'm thinking of the double jokers. That was a dumb move. Oh, I didn't check settings. Progressive, auto, 60. Fog off, blizzards off, portals off, alliances off, balance splits expert. Yep, looks like we got our settings correct. Apollo is crushing it on settings tonight. Apollo currently sitting in second in the group, Gary in third. But Chrisinator and Bold Starfish right there, 1 bounty away from jumping into third place. And Stark could easily get that. If he gets 2 bounties, he's tied for third. And then if he wins this one, if he can win this game, he's likely through, because if you win, you're guaranteed in World Dom at least 1 bounty. That's how math works. So to kill everybody, you have to kill at least 1 person. So yeah, we've got 5 in the middle. If I was Mamba, I would be going for that middle +5 bonus. Here's how the bonuses work in Lubeck. It's kind of like an outer ring and an inner ring is kind of how I keep track of it. So it's a +2 at 12 o'clock, +2, +2, +4 at the bottom, +3 on the left, +3 at 10 o'clock. Then in the middle, what I say look like lips. You got a +4 up above, +4 bottom lip, and a +5 tongue in the middle. Okay. Bold Starfish immediately takes the bonus in full Mamba mode. Interesting. Stark would like me to attack. I would have to go through a 4, so not going to do that. I do like my position up top, and I would like to not lose that. This position in the middle, I don't feel is going to last me super long. So I'll even let someone go for trying to hold that bonus if they'd like. Because I think it's a fool's errand. I think I'm going to lose that 2. I should have added to the 2, not the 3, maybe? I don't know. We'll see what Apollo does up here. I like being on this island, though. Yeah. That was exactly what we did, was we created a bit of a fool's errand for Gary. We'll see if people let him hold the +5. That would be a big one. So, Bold Starfish out here on the right with a +2. And then Gary's got the +5 in the middle here. I'm going to get the 6 on 2s getting rolled. Not yet. Does he fortify? Does he try to let me out? Or is he blocking? He's trying to signal to red that he would like to come through this path. But that means my troops all die. In that scenario, yeah, he's going to build a big stack to roll back through there. Does Stark give him that path? If so, I think I die very fast in this game. Does anyone break? Doesn't look like it. That's an interesting roll. Is that a slider issue? Ah, everyone's going for bonuses. Chrisinator would like the +3. Gosh, that means Apollo's definitely going to roll me up there. But Stark didn't move out of this position. So I think that might keep my troops alive up here. Maybe he wanted to come out versus going in. And to work on this bonus. So currently, Chrisinator's holding the +3 over here. Bold Starfish holding the +2 here. And in the center, Gary the Bear holding a +5, which would be a game changer early on. Ooh, we go 9 on 3 here. We're rolling a 3 stack of Stark. He fortifies in. Bold Starfish goes all in on the bonus. All in on the bonus. How do we keep this? And since Bold Starfish has taken a bonus, we will take out an external. Only fair? Man, he holds that +5. Apollo gives up hope on the island, just as an external attack. Has a bad roll there for Apollo. I think I play this game kind of like I did Brazil, probably. I'm playing a little too fast and loose at this point, but I probably should be doing a better job of lining up a fish. Chrisinator is Bold's also low in troops. Stark, interesting, starts to line up a bonus. Do these bonuses hold the whole game? That would change. That would play quite differently than we've seen this hold before. Stark got out of the way for Apollo. Oh my goodness, what was that roll? It was a 5 on 2 and he lost 4. Chrisinator got the bonus though, so that's gonna help him in troops. Can Apollo let me out of here? Because I'd love to get out of here. Unless he's going out. Let's just give him as much incentive as we can not to hit us. Maybe he's going to take... He should take this bonus and let me have the one behind him, right? That would be fair. Oh, he wants me out of here. He's saying thanks to roll out of here. Okay, we can be buddies. I'm cool with that. He wants this bonus, so he wanted me to roll out. So I'll hit Chrisinator's 2, which did not go well for me. I don't know if you saw the troop count. And Gary just keeps getting stronger. Does he start turning into the bully and breaking everybody because he's got the +5? He shouldn't. He should just be playing it cool because he's got a +5. No one can touch him. Was hoping Apollo would add to the 2, hit the 1, roll the 6 out. It's not the way he's going to play it. He might get the 6 out. Might put the 6 here. That would be nice. That would have been very nice of him to do. But he doesn't. Okay, now he does. Good. He could have used the 2, rolled out, and moved all of his troops to his bonus. That would have been better for me. Oh, an immediate break by Stark. Immediate hostility. Maybe that was because I was nice to Stark and moved my 6 out. Oh, it's because Apollo built this bonus over, or built this stack over here in Stark's bonus. Nice. It pays to be nice sometimes. Also, sometimes when you're the nice risk player like I am, you get just the crap kicked out of you. So, little good, little bad. My worst case scenario in this game is someone winning with one bounty and someone else getting all the other bounties. But I still think even that scenario, I'm probably through. Okay, so I think my play is to roll boom, boom, move my 4. And since everybody else is holding a bonus, why shouldn't Mitch on risk get a bonus? You know what I'm saying? He's giving me a fist bump, but I'm hitting your 2. You could have got your 2 out of here. And I'm happy to leave that 10 behind his bonus if he wants. That's cool with me. Just a +2. It's not like some +5 like Gary the Bear has. Alright, so Apollo retakes his bonus. Maybe hit Stark's 3 here to take him out? No, he keeps adding in Stark's bonus. I don't think he's realizing this is what's upsetting Stark, is that he continues to add over here. I think that's what Apollo's missing. I'm going to give him a fist bump, say, hey, I'm not hitting you. Oh, he guards on the magenta side, like that. Now I can build up some troops, so I'm not going to be anywhere close to Gary the Bear. I can fortify my 3 onto my 4, or reverse. That's which way I want to go. I think I want to go up. Who's the fishiest looking? Apollo is? Which means I should move my 4 to the left then if I think that. Does Bolt go up with this? Or is he just building the 7 stack? Ooh. Another break on Apollo. You feel bad. At least I'm not the break. Okay. I'm gonna leave my 10 stack. I'm gonna start building this stack. I think Gary's in a insurmountable position. Now he is at 8 points. He's currently sitting in 3rd in the group. So he needs at least a bounty to feel comfortable. Ah, here he goes. He goes for the early bounty run. And that makes sense, because that gets him to 13, right? So Gary goes to 13, moves into 2nd in the group. I don't think my scoreboard is refreshing or something. What's going on? Maybe Teamston's just now putting it in. We'll see. Ah, there we go. Gary's at 13 now. Gary's slow rolling down Stark, going for the 2nd bounty. He's at 13. Feels like if he can get those extra 3 points, he's through. This did hurt him in terms of troop count for sure. Feeds Stark a little bit. He's feeling Stark's one of the ones that could pass him, maybe? He's at 13, so he's in 2nd. Apollo's at 10 in 3rd. Apollo's dead, so Apollo can't get any more points. He's going to be stuck at 10. Chrisinator's at 5. Bold Starfish is at 5. So blue and pink are both at 5. Red is at 0. All 3 of those guys would like to get to 10 or above to have a chance to move on. Gary likely feels like that bounty got him through, so that's why he went for the early bounty run, even though he had a dominant position on the board to work with. Ah, I get hit by Stark. Did not expect that. I did hear the follow. Thank you for the follow, whoever that was. I'm not following Twitch chat right now, but I will thank you here in a little bit once I get to read through the Twitch chat after this tourney match. Okay, so we get a feed here. Stark is dead. He finishes with 0 points in the group. And that is 5 points for Chrisinator. So he goes up to 10. He's now in a tie with Apollo Bruce. We'll see who's winning the tiebreaker here after we get an updated scoreboard from Tombstone. We'll get to see who's winning that 10-point tiebreaker at this point. May not matter because he's got the kill on Starfish. No, he doesn't. Okay. Looked like he was going to have the kill on Starfish. Starfish has 5 cards, gets the trade. Does he kill me? I think he kills me. Yeah, he takes his 19 around, gets the kill here, adds here, and gets the kill. I don't know what that trade was. What are we even at? Feels early in trades. Doesn't matter, I'm not going to be alive to see my trade. Starfish gets the kill on Mitch. That moves him up to 10 points also. So we've got a three players at 10. I'll try to check the scoreboard and help break the ties as we go here. Okay, so looking at the ties currently, you can see that updated. Starfish is at 10, currently sitting in 3rd. So he's got the 10-point tiebreaker win over Chrisinator and Apollo Bruce at this time. And Apollo is dead. So it's really between Chrisinator and Bold. Chrisinator's got to get one more kill to move on, and that would move, if either of them get a kill, that would move them into a tie with Gary the Bear. Potentially both of those players, Chrisinator and Bold, could get another kill and move into 13. So Gary the Bear's got to hope that the kills are spread out, is what he's got to hope for. Or basically the kills have to come from the same person, if it's not him. So both Starfish and Chrisinator would get 3 more points because they've already had a bounty in this game. Same with Gary. He's got a bounty in this game also. Those are the 3 bounties that have been taken. Starfish gets the kill on Gary the Bear. Well played by Starfish. Very good at Risk. Oh, I talked too soon. What was that? Wait, why did he roll a 4 on 6? Did he just fortify? Did he move his troops incorrectly there? Starfish needs Gary to kill Magenta. If Gary kills Magenta, Starfish, I believe, goes through on the tiebreaker. Yeah, this is... So it could work out for Starfish if this roll is good. Magenta says, please don't kill me. This is going to be a tough kill. He's got to roll a 20 on 21. Seems unlikely. Obviously, Chrisinator's on cards. He's going to go for it. He's gonna hit him down weak enough. To where the 5 cards won't help a ton. Yeah. So he's got 10. He's got to take out 35 of Starfish or 21 of Gary. But Starfish will be the only one that trades him in turn. But he's got 43 to take out 35. He's got to path it right. It's not a perfect path that he can just hit blue. He is going to have to split on the 5 attack. No, he doesn't have to split there. He'll have to split on the 1 or go through the other side. It's tight. He's got a split there. 5 on 3. Loses 2. Not gonna get it. Oh no. Chrisinator. Bold Starfish on 3. Gets cards on 3. He's gonna get the kill on Gary? If he gets the kill on Gary, he moves through with points. If he gets the kill on Chrisinator, he moves through knowing that Chrisinator can't get any more points. Gary's the easier kill. Neither set him in turn. He's got to be smart on time here. He's a super fast attacker. He's just got to be smart about his path here. Yeah, he's got it. He'll get a 100% roll here at the end. Starfish gets the kill on Gary the Bear. He goes up to 13 points, and I think he'll be in second place technically with the tiebreaker. 3 cards for Magenta, though. Chrisinator could potentially still turn in cards and get a kill. And this would be Gary the Bear's worst nightmare if he's got cards right. He does have cards right here. Okay. This could be a 3-way tie happening at 13. You can see currently Gary the Bear does have the tiebreaker on Bold Starfish. Does Chrisinator get the tiebreaker on both of them? They'll be in a 3-way tie, so the tiebreaker will be pushed to its max here. Oh, true. Chrisinator gets the win. Sorry, just saw that, Apollo. You're right. So Starfish gets left out because he killed Gary the Bear instead of Chrisinator. Chrisinator at the last moment able to go get the points and win. He wins the group. Chrisinator ends up winning the group at 23. And you can see Bold Starfish is left out. He's going to be 4th and left out. You feel bad for Bold there. He had a potential chance to kill Chrisinator there at the end. Could have done. It would have been the harder kill, and it would have been close. It would have been really close. But if he kills Chrisinator there at the end, he gets through. Also, if Chrisinator doesn't have cards on 3, they both have cards on 3 there at the end, which makes it just an epic, epic finish. Whew, that was a lot. Let's see if we got anyone in the waiting room to chat here after post game. Anyone that would like to talk post game? Go. All right, we'll see who we can get in the waiting room here at the end of that epic match. Got Chrisinator in here. Move to tourney stream 1. Got Bold and Gary. What's up, everybody? That was an epic finish.
So how does Gary get through?
It's based off of tiebreakers. So you and Gary ended at 13, and we can look back and see which specific tiebreaker broke the tie between you guys. I'll look right now. So the first tiebreaker is direct bounties on each other, which you had the direct kill on Gary in that last game, but he had a direct kill on you in the first game. So you each had a direct bounty on each other. So the second tiebreaker is most overall bounties. Gary had 1, 2, 3. You had 1, 2, 3. So the third tiebreaker is most bounties on the group winner. And the group winner flipped there right at the end to Chrisinator.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Yeah.
I don't know.
don't
I
know
need to
how
look
the
at this
first
a
place
little
there.
further. No, it shows Gary winning on tiebreaker 1. So did you have 2 kills on Bold? Woo! You guys really put the tiebreaker to the test here.
I was gonna kill Bold in the second game, but I didn't get a chance, and then he killed me in the third game. So
You killed him in the
No offense,
first
Bold,
game.
but-
You killed him in the first game.
that was a good game.
Let's walk through it manually because I want to make sure we get this right here. Hold on. Okay, so the first tiebreaker is direct bounties. So Bold killed Gary in the game 3. Gary killed Bold in game 1. So you guys were equal on bounties. Second tiebreaker is total bounties. Bold Starfish had 1 in the first game, 2 in the second game, so he's at 3. Gary had 2 in the first game, 1 in the third, so he's at 3. The third
Well, then Bold
tiebreaker,
would make it.
the
Bold
third
would make it
tiebreaker
then.
is bounties on group winner.
Wouldn't Bold make it then because he had a bounty on me in the third game?
Yes, but
That
you
would be
both
4 total
had.
bounty.
Hold on, I gotta look at the actual tiebreakers because something's breaking it that I'm missing. Hold on.
Yeah,
Of all
I mean
people,
we
I
both
should
have
know
to have the
this
same
rule.
bounties because we have the same points, and neither of us won a game.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Okay, so most bounties on another member of the tiebreaker. So you guys were equal. Most bounties overall, you guys were equal. Most bounties against the group winner is tiebreaker 3. The group winner is Chrisinator. Gary had no bounties on Chrisinator, and Bold had a bounty on Chrisinator. So Bold actually goes through.
That's frustrating.
Is everyone following that? I mean, I would love your guys' feedback on that to make sure I'm saying that right. I'm reading the match log, so I wasn't the one that filled out the match log, so I'm just making sure. Bold had the kill on Chrisinator in game 1. And Chrisinator won the group. You guys each had 3 bounties, and you each had 1 on each other.
Man, that was.
So
I feel bad. That was basically just luck.
just the way that worked out at the end. So anyone that goes out on tiebreaker will be put on the waiting list for the next round. So that's the positive. But I think Bold goes through based off those tiebreakers. That was tough, guys. That was an epic game. Epic set of 3 games there.
I think I had a set on 4 in the first game, and I think I could have gotten a 70, and I forgot it was 70.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
After White
I
hit
had-
me,
I thought you had it.
I had
After
2.
White- Sorry.
In that second game, I had 2 wilds were my first 2 cards, so I could have had a big set on 3 and taken a bounty. And looking back now, I should have, but I had the most troops. So I didn't think anybody was going to try and kill me.
Gary, you want to know what's really embarrassing? Is I
So
took...
the 6-6 took me out of the tournament.
Yes, that sucks. But when I killed you, I got your 2 jokers, and I didn't even trade them incorrectly to get the 2 10 trades. Because I'm such in progressive minds, I didn't even think about the
In the last
correct
game,
cards.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was
I
bad.
just went blind in the last game. I saw that 6 as a 0, and
Oh, no.
so
Oh yeah, what was
So
that
I- yeah,
4 to 5
I had
Bold? Was
2
it you just saw the number differently? So you
Yeah.
split?
I'm just
wrong?
blind. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't tell what you did. I just saw the roll after the split, so I couldn't figure out what you had done right before.
And then not getting the 70 in the first game because I misclicked and my 83 was trapped behind my own
Yeah.
fucking fortify.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel bad for you. That was really unlucky in the first game.
Yeah, I lost a 6v6, a tiebreaker, and a misclick on my phone, and somehow ended up out of this tournament.
That sucks, bro.
That sucks, scary.
Yeah, after earlier this week, I got out of the Chaos tournament because it rolled a 0. So that's fun.
You rolled
I
a
can
0?
relate to that. Yeah.
It's like a randomizer wheel for how many people advance, and I was 4th overall, and it rolled 0, so nobody got to advance. Out of point.
If it rolled a
Ugh.
2, I would have got. Or yeah, if it rolled a 2, it would.
There was also a
If it
crazy
rolled
roll.
anything other than a 0, I was in.
There was also a crazy roll before my roll on you, Gary. The turn right before it, I think Stark was taking a bounty and rolled like a 6-on-7 for a bounty. Was that? Am I remembering that right? Or was it Chrisinator getting Stark on the 6-on-7?
Yeah, in that third game, I probably shouldn't have gone for Stark, but I was like, if I just get one more bounty, then I'm pretty much solidly through.
I was thinking right along with you.
Yeah, that's why I was hitting you, because I was like, we're tied. At that point, you and I were tied, so I was like, I just have to hit blue.
Yeah, so after
that's why I
White
didn't go for
hit
black
me,
at all.
after White
Well,
hit me in the first
that
game,
last one, I went for Chrisinator because I was like, he's the most likely bounty here in the third game.
Yep.
So, and I ran out of time to slow roll him. It was like an 18 versus 21 or something, which I mean, possible on a slow roll, but I just had to blitz it because didn't have time.
Oof, that was intense.
The mobile got me today.
The mobile was your misclick in Greece. That was your.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, I was trying to leave a small stack behind because there's going to be a long string of 1, so I was just trying to block
to get them
70
all
if I didn't get it.
Yep.
I was just going to leave like 5 or 6 there just so a little speed bump, and I misclicked the 3 and was out on that game.
Yeah.
Well, that's a tough way to go out, man. That's a tough way to go out.
That was a really tough way to go out.
I mean, hey, it's all part of the game. It is what it is, you know. On to the next.
Hey, but did you understand what I meant in Brazil, why I couldn't kill Bold on that move and had to go after you? Because I was lining up Bold.
Without a trade on 4, yeah, I get it.
Okay, yeah. I was lining up Bold, but then on the kill that Chrisinator made on Stark, he blocked me with a 7 from my third stack that I could have triple tapped Bold's 1 stack. So that's when my only path was to hope that I got some lucky dice to kill you.
I mean, they were fucking lucky, so.
Oh, I feel bad, Gary. I feel so bad that it happened like this.
I feel bad, Gary. I'm really sorry.
It's the way it goes. You know, if I could have pulled out the 27 point I had in the first round or in the qualifiers, then we wouldn't be sitting here. But a couple misclicks here and there, and it happens. On to the next. You will be, so anyone eliminated on the tiebreaker will be on the waiting list. So if someone can't fulfill their role in the quarterfinals, you'll be first to be able to jump in. So you'll be the only one most likely, but so there's still a possibility. I'm happy to show up.
Yeah, still a possibility.
Even if there's another tiebreaker, this will most likely be the other tiebreaker, right? Because this went so far.
Well, it's just if you're in a tiebreaker, like we have 2 for this round that are sitting on it. So whoever responds first to the waiting list ping in that, but it's a really small group, right? It's just 2. So, and it'll be a small group. It'll be even smaller potentially next week. So it may just be Gary based off percentages. So, so there's still a chance. Yeah.
Try not to fuck up a fortify next week if I can get in. So.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah, because and then I ran out of time because I still had more things to attack. So if I just had time or didn't fortify that wrong, then the 70 and plus 10 more points.
I mean, Greece is really tough.
Win, you know?
Greece is really tough on mobile.
Greece is, on mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I play pretty fast on mobile.
Yeah, you do.
You do.
Yeah, for sure.
Just any time when you're trying to go fast on that map.
Yeah, I've been looking at computers, so we'll get one here soon and maybe be a little more competitive.
Okay, everybody.
Hey, thanks for sending up, Mitch, man. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, loved having you, Gary. Congrats to Bold, and Chrisinator ends up winning the group with 23 points. Comes back with that final kill. And Bold, you could have gone for Chrisinator. It would have been tougher, I guess. It would have been really tight.
We're going to though. Yeah.
But you could have at least, I mean, you could have fed him and guaranteed your spot through, right? On that last turn.
Right, because we were both tied at that point.
Yeah. But he went for the easier kill, but it was still tied even with killing Gary there at the end.
Right.
Came down real close.
I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about who can I kill.
Yeah.
And Gary had one. Gary had I didn't think I would have been able to get the kill on Chrisinator.
Yeah, it was going to be really tight. Yeah.
It really would have been.
Yeah. No,
And
that makes
I
sense.
needed the points to try. I needed the points to try to tie it up so that at least it could go to chance.
Yeah, to
I
have a chance.
I really didn't think I was gonna get the kill on him.
Yeah.
Chrisinator.
Yeah, that was wild. A tiebreaker on 13, I think, is the highest tiebreaker we've seen so far. So,
Yeah, that's
wild finish.
super unlikely.
Chrisinator, you came in with 5 points. Your strategy in Lubeck was not to break anybody, and then you took the +3.
Yeah.
We just decided to let Bold hold his bonus and Gary hold a +5.
Just let them have their thing.
Yeah.
Worked out, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, like I was just looking at the points and I was like, I really don't care what those guys are doing. I just have to focus on what blue and white are doing.
Right. Beating
They're
them.
the only ones I have to actually beat. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Right.
red and
Also-
white couldn't ever get their bonuses, so I was like, we're chilling. Just have to focus on blue.
Thanks for the raid, Houdini. Yeah, so I mean, it came down to just kind of the logic of what order to hit everyone there at the end, but ends up working to
Right.
where you get the win.
Yeah, it was a pretty lucky finish, but I'll take it.
And you got what? And you had the 6-on-7 bounty in Brazil, and I had the 6-on-6 bounty.
I didn't get. Wait, Brazil was the first map, or is that the second?
Second map.
Yes.
We both had crazy bounty rolls there back to back.
Yeah, I was like, oh, there's no way I get this, but then I got lucky on it. It's like, whoa. that's
Yeah.
nice.
I was
Okay.
like licking my chomps because I was next in turn order, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting fed this easy kill. I've got a second bounty right off of it. I was
Right.
trying to figure out if I could get 3 bounties and a 70. So, and then you rolled that, and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, you got it. Lucky.
Yeah. Yep. Worked
Definitely had some luck. Well, that first game though, I was like, oh, well, that sucks because I just couldn't do anything that first game.
Yeah. You got just kind of
Because I
put in a
tried
tough
to
spot.
take that. Yeah, I greedily took that first bonus, and then I got punished by red, and then I just had to like card skip in the top.
Oh, yeah. You were card skipping up there. That's right. And then I
Yeah.
kill guarded you because I only had 1 bonus. I didn't really have another play.
Hmm.
And I can only kill guard you so much, obviously, because Bolt came in from the other side and killed you. But I at least kill
Yeah,
guard
those
you
good-
from
good
Gary
kill
there.
accounts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it
I was
all
like,
worked
oh,
out.
yeah.
We'll go play in the quarterfinals next week. Top 24. Congratulations.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, good luck to you.
All right. See ya.
Have a good night. Bye.
You too. All right, so that wraps us up for Group 3 of Round 2. Chrisinator wins the group. Sorry I don't have the graphic up yet. I'll get it up in a second. I finished second with 20 points, and then we have an epic tiebreaker between Bold Starfish and Gary that goes into tiebreaker number 3, most bounties on the group winner, which was Chrisinator. So Bold Starfish goes through. Gary will be on the waiting list for the quarterfinals. So he potentially could still get in with the tie. We have another match coming up full of action-packed risk. I mean, if you guys don't think this is as action-packed as it can get, that was down to the wire. We had 3 players playing that all had a chance to move through or not move through. That's about as epic as you can get as a finish in that one. So let me preview for you Group 4. It's not this. That was the group that just played. Barring any last-minute changes, Group 4, another just fantastic group. Doobie J, Jolie Irwin, Plasma Field, Obi Dose, Nerdy Hippie, and Thorwald the Pale. 3 will go through, 3 will go home. Should be awesome. We're about 20 minutes from game time, so we'll get back on air here in about 10 minutes. I'll try to get all our graphics and scoring updated since I was playing in that one. And then we'll be back on in about 10 minutes for Group 4, the final match of the night. I will leave the stream running, so feel free to chat with each other. Just be nice to each other. And then we'll be back here in just a minute. But as for Mitch on Risk, he's headed on to the USA quarterfinals top 24 next week. I am traveling next week, so that is going to be tricky. But we'll get it figured out, and we'll go try our luck at making the semis in the top 12. So maybe I can get as lucky as I got tonight. Feel bad for Gary the Bear, just an awesome dude. Really, really big promoter of the game of Risk. Does things the right way, and maybe he'll get a shot in that waiting list next week. But until next time, everybody, I'm at Mitch on Risk, and may your dice be nice. See you guys.